Hey everyone, it's Sophia again at The Point. So we're starting a new segment and it's going to be called Top 10 Tuesdays. So instead of kind of just focusing on one subject, like linens, candles, and all that good stuff, we're kind of going to embody everything. We're going to be talking about small businesses, Amazon finds, home goods finds, and from decor, tools, you name it, we're going to be just covering our top 10 favorites. So let's get to the point of this video. So to start off our top 10 Tuesday Amazon finds are these coasters. So these coasters have become a favorite within this household. They're made out of acacia wood. They're very natural and they are a set of 4. Let me kind of hold it up so you guys can see it. They're not very matchy, but they do have the central theme of just being made out of the acacia wood. They all have their own little feel to them. Some have light wood, some have dark wood. They are their own coaster basically. And this is actually from a small business called Bloomingville. I would probably recommend looking at their website. They have a lot of different other products as well, but these coasters have become one of our favorites within the house. We can kind of take it anywhere. We've used it in Mom's office, we've used it in the kitchen, we've used it in the living room as well. They're really universal. And just as an FYI, all the links for all the products that we are covering today are going to be listed below. So if any of them catch your eye and you feel, I kind of want that for my space, the link will be below so you can kind of go take a gander at them. All right, and number 2 on the list is Axel Inspirations by Axel V. I don't want to be disrespectful and chop up his name, but this book is very inspirational. And now we could say that about several different pieces, several different artists and designers and such. But this one, I'm going to kind of just open up a page for you guys. So each page covers a space, whether it be a corner, a room, or just a detail within the room. I think the textures that this book has are absolutely mesmerizing. For example, on this page, you can see the texture of the base, and then it can kind of be difficult to distinguish what exactly we're looking at on this page, but just by the layout of how they decided to picture them both together, we can envision this as a wall. And a lot of people are like, why is the wall looking like that? That's not natural, like it's all bumpy. But really, in actuality, that's natural in its finest form. And as you guys know, in this household, we're big about bringing the outdoors in, not necessarily hiking and camping idea, but bringing that natural element indoors. And this book goes beyond just bringing in branches or wood, and it really encompasses 5 elements. It has your stone, it has your wood. Let me see if I can find another example. And then the colors, the color schemes that Alex uses is just gorgeous, and it makes you want to kind of take a step back from your space and realize, is this actually representing my passion within my home? Does it represent myself? And the reason behind that is when my mom was flipping through this book, she was like, this kind of reminds me of my childhood. And that's something that is very difficult to come by, because we always aim for what those around us are doing, because comparison is the thief of joy. But the success is measured by farmhouse style, modern style, glamour style. But this brings us joy. So, all right, and the next item on our list, or items, question mark, kitchen utensils. These are, I think so many people struggle to find ones that actually can stick around for a long time. If you cook a lot, you notice that some utensils, they will wear and tear and they will scratch your pots and pans, and we don't like that. Or they just kind of dwindle off the material because of how much you use them, or sometimes they just don't match your kitchen. They're a funky color and you're like, okay, it's time for something new. But these utensils, we have been really ecstatic with them so far. We've had them for about 3-4 months, Each of them we've used. And sometimes whenever you get a kitchen set, utensil set, you don't use everything. It's more of like, oh, what am I gonna do with this? You know what you're gonna do with this? You're gonna ice a cake, is what you're gonna do. And it's also kind of neat because a lot of these items have also kind of motivated us to try new dishes or get back into certain dishes that we just took a break from doing. You know, look at this. It's a really good set. You really get everything in one. And something that I do want to kind of draw emphasis on is the material that they use. So it is silicone, so it's not going to scratch your pots and pans. But what I also appreciate too is, I'm going to kind of show you guys. It's like an infomercial. I'm kidding. So when you're bending silicone ones, you know, they bend like really easily. But these, the structure within it is very strong, but you know, obviously they wrapped it somehow with the silicone so it doesn't scratch. So I really like that. I like that they aren't so bendy where I can't pick up pancakes and eggs and flip them on a whim. All right, and the next one is another kitchen item, but oh my goodness, you guys, this is worth talking about. Knives. Okay, they have, and just because I don't want to butcher the beautiful name that these have, it's going to be listed below. It'll have knives boom, so it'll kind of guide you. But these knives, my goodness, you guys, this is all we own, knives wise. If you have a steak, if you're cooking, if you have vegetables, this is it. And the reason behind that is we realized that a lot of the knife sets that we had, unfortunately, we weren't putting a lot of use to them. So we were like, you know what, let's be mindful and purposeful with what we have within this house. And we decided to downsize and get something that would last us a really long time before I actually cover it though. So these knives are very small, but by golly, are they mighty. They are very sharp, so be wary about that whenever you're using them. A lot of times with other knife sets, you know, they have like the sharpener. These we do not have to sharpen. We've had them for about 4 months. They have not gone dull yet, and they cut like butter. And personally, I actually didn't use them for a while just because I saw on how Mom was using them, and they looked intimidating on how sharp that they were. And in fact, one time, unfortunately, Mom did cut herself on how sharp they are, and that never happened. So just be careful if you decide to give these a go. They are very sharp, and they're just your, I wouldn't say steel black, maybe just black, maybe? They do have kind of like a gloss sparkly on the actual blade itself, and the handle, it's plastic, but it's very firm. It's not like your hand is gonna slip at all. But these knives are amazing. All right, and the next one is kind of like a little set as well. It's for more technology. It is a mat cover. So this cover is super sleek, but although it is simple, it has a little bit of depth, brings a little attitude to the Apple logo right there. Grabs a little emphasis right there. And as well, the material that they use is leather, and then on the bottom, it kind of feels like a silicone plastic so that it's very breathable, but at the same time, it's not gonna wear and tear as fast as just like your plain old plastic cover. When we open it, right now, we have the webcam cover. So this webcam cover is really neat. We actually got this, a set of 2, one for Mom, one for me. And you can cover it. You literally just move the little slide over, or whenever you're ready to Skype, Zoom, FaceTime, you just open it right back up for that little privacy. And so just a little positive tidbit about this case. When we found it, it was under $20, which is an amazing deal, especially with the newer models. It can kind of be difficult to find good cases for them that are actually durable and will last you a long time. So definitely take a peek at these. All right, and the next item is this Folix magical, out of this world made universe spray. If you have dogs, that's probably gonna be my biggest point when it comes to this spray. Is by golly, this has saved us from numerous accidents in the house. So we have dogs, and when it's storming specifically, our girls can kind of get a little scared and they TT a little bit in the house. And unfortunately, they don't have control over where they're standing in that moment. They just are like, oh my gosh. And unfortunately, it has gone on some rugs within the house. And if you are a pet owner, cat, dog, rabbit, this product is a must. It will take out the odor, it will take out the stain in literally like 10 minutes. You do have to follow the instructions though on it, because if you just spray it like it's like a cleaner, it probably won't work how it should. So definitely read the instructions. But it also works for grease, for food stains. If you have a white couch, especially, this would probably be a good thing to have inside the house. Even on the bottle it says pet accidents, grease, ink, red wine, coffee, rust, food, cosmetics, dirt, grime, you name it, it is the spray to have. So just to draw a little bit of emphasis on this corner of the rug where you can see it is majority white and cream. Back in the day we were actually painting the fireplace and it was a black color, and I had accidentally spilled the entire paint can, which is a lot. It is a lot, and it fell all over here, this entire corner. You know, I was moving fast, I got it up. Sorry, the girls wanted to make a little appearance, but got it up quickly, put on the spray, and literally it looks like nothing has happened. I think that day I was so petrified that it was gonna leave a stain, but that spray, I'm telling you guys, it's magic. So the next item is another kitchen appliance. It's the Vitamix Blender. If you've seen this on TikTok, on YouTube, or just scrolling on your Instagram page, everything that they've said is true. We've been able to make ice cream, smoothies, yogurt bowls, soups, sauces, everything. All right, and we're nearing the end, but nevertheless, this is our footed bowl. It is quite tiny, but the purpose of this bowl, we use it for a lot of different things, but we mainly like to use it for either our crystals or our palo santo. It really allows for the item that we're putting in there to just have its own space. And you know, the point of this in our house is the items that we put in it, we really like to have them have their own space. Like our palo santo, we don't necessarily like it to be, you know, with the kitchen utensils or with rings and jewelry. We like to have things kind of in their own little space. Big believer on energy within the house, so this is the perfect little thing. However, you can use it in your home for really anything. You can use it as a jewelry holder. You can put it next to your sink, and then right before you do the dishes, kind of take off your watch, your bracelets, rings, drop it on in there. Done deal. Pick it back up, and you put it right back on. And it's very, very subtle, so it's not going to be an eyesore or anything like that. It's quite cute. All right, and the second to last one. We couldn't find it, we couldn't get our hands on it, but it looks like this, or like this, wherever mom chooses to put it. It is a electrical brush, I guess you would call it. You can, if you're not familiar with like drill bits and such, it's literally it's an attachment that you add to drills, an electric drill specifically. And the brush, you're able to literally clean anything. Obviously, if you want to be hygienic and keep your cleaning products to where they should be. But this brush is amazing for cleaning your shower, cleaning your stove, cleaning tile. And if you're like me, you just like seeing those cleaning videos because you like just knowing new tricks, this tool is amazing. I think one of the next cleaning videos, clean with me videos, I'll try and use it so you guys can kind of see the impact it makes versus just using your good old brush. Not to say brushes are not good. You just gotta put more muscle behind it. This one is just a really good assistant to have while you're cleaning. All right, and we are at the end of our Top 10 Tuesday finds. So it's the TV lights. These are everywhere right now, but I think it's very hard to find ones that you genuinely like and that are out of a good quality. These, you're able to have an app on your phone and edit the pace, the color, or if it's even sound sensitive. We just have it at this setting where it just kind of subtly changes to all the colors. We did try the sound sensitivity, was not our favorite, but it's always a good option to have. And it adds a little bit of character for the TV. It doesn't just kind of make it look like a bulky thing on the wall, so it almost makes it look like an art form. Always a plus. And that concludes the video. Each item in this list has brought us so much joy and purpose, so I hope that some of these items kind of reach your curiosity and your noggin, or just if you want to just see more things about them. Thank you so much for watching this video and being here with us, and hopefully the point of this video was grasp, and if not, just the last landing. When you are shopping for these, you know, good things to have in your house, always look for those things that you would add to your top 10 list. Y'all have a great rest of your day. Bye.